India's economic transformation from a developing economy to an emerging global economic powerhouse, headlined the world over, is the result of the tireless efforts of many different entities. One such organization that has played a pivotal role in India's amazing economic metamorphosis is the PhD Chamber of Commerce and Industry. As a forward-looking, proactive and dynamic multi-state apex organization, the PhD Chamber has been working at the grassroots level with strong national and international linkages. The origins of the PhD Chamber date back to 1905, when a visionary group of 5 British and 3 Indian businessmen in Delhi pioneered a business forum for the protection and promotion of Indian trade and industry. It was called the Punjab Chamber of Commerce. In 1980, since the chamber had been transformed from a regional to a pan-India body, it was renamed the PhD Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Being an apex chamber, the name epitomizes the chamber's philosophy of pursuing an integrated and holistic approach to the twin goals of economic growth and social change. Today, driven by its motto, "In community's life and part of it," and following the ancient Indian business concept that good ethics is good business, the chamber is relentlessly engaged in skilling India to be competitive to face global challenges. The PhD Chamber articulates the views of industry and, being a thought leader, has a formidable direct corporate membership of approximately 2,000 large, medium, small and micro-scale manufacturing units. It also serves another 48,000 units through more than 200 association members and 10 secretarial affiliates. International networking is a key aspect of the Chamber's activities. The Chamber is globally connected with over 60 important foreign chambers of commerce. It has strong business affiliations with foreign missions. This helps in enhancing B2B linkages. It facilitates the participation of Indian business in international trade fairs and the interaction of Indian corporates with ambassadors and other foreign dignitaries. The Chamber is also associated with various international bodies. Today, the PhD Chamber operates over a vast area of India, spanning 20 states. Together, these states contribute an impressive 50% of the country's GDP. They also account for 54% of the country's population and 63% of the country's land area. The Chamber's headquarters remain in New Delhi. Regional headquarters have been established in Chandigarh, Lucknow and Jaipur. In addition, there are state offices to manage the PhD Chamber's ever-expanding activities. The PhD Chamber offices offer modern infrastructural facilities like modern auditoria, conference halls, meeting rooms and business centers where corporate members meet for board meetings, training programs, conferences and other corporate activities. IPR Center of the PhD Chamber advises and assists MSMEs on how to get design registrations, trademarks, copyrights and patents. PhD Chamber regularly interacts with state governments to search for ways of alleviating local hurdles and create a conducive environment for ease of doing business for industry. The PhD Chamber has expert committees on various economic sectors comprising representatives of member companies who also act as advisors. The Chamber organizes over 400 conferences and seminars, including social networking events annually. The PhD Chamber is present on all major social media platforms. It recently launched a mobile phone app and a video conferencing facility for the benefit of industry members. Much of the Chamber's efforts have been focused on fostering the growth of SMEs. These efforts culminated in the setting up of the Small Industries Development Bank of India in 1988. Notably, the Chamber, jointly with SIDBI, also set up a special committee for undertaking all aspects of financing activities for small-scale industries. PhD Chamber has emerged as an intellectual hub for promoting research-based policy advocacy. The Chamber effectively functions as an interface between member companies and the central and state governments. It provides inputs on union and state budgets, legislations, and industrial policies to government and decision makers. The Chamber's Research Bureau constantly tracks and analyzes economic and business developments. It regularly prepares research-based studies and papers. PhD Chamber's thrust areas are in consonance with the Indian government's economic policy: industrial development, infrastructure, affordable housing, health and sanitation, education and skill development, agriculture and agribusiness, and Digital India. Acknowledging the necessity of balanced regional development, the Chamber has undertaken development initiatives in the country's northeast region through its Guwahati office. Its focus is skill and infrastructure development for increasing youth employability and promoting entrepreneurship. To better discharge its social responsibilities, the Chamber has founded two organizations: the Rural Development Foundation and the Family Welfare Foundation. These bodies have been working exclusively for socio-economic development and uplifting the economically weaker sections of society for the past 3 decades. They have built 177 water harvesting structures, including check dams and community ponds in water deficit areas. They also organize skill training programs and health camps for improving the lives of thousands of people. The Chamber also set an institutional framework with the support of a German NGO, Konrad Adenauer Stiftung Foundation, in 1988 for conducting entrepreneurial skill programs. Numerous national and international leaders have graced the Chamber's programs. Over the years, several Prime Ministers and eminent leaders of India have met and interacted with the Chamber's presidents and members. During the visit of the US President Barack Obama to India in January 2015, the PhD Chamber's president was an invitee along with a galaxy of Indian business leaders to the official presidential banquet hosted by His Excellency, the President of India, Shri Pranab Mukherjee. Much still remains to be accomplished as India journeys to ever greater economic might and prosperity. With its central aim of nation building and to facilitate the states to sustain high economic growth, the PhD Chamber tirelessly continues to promote India on the global stage to guarantee growth and employment opportunities to the Indian people. PhD Chamber of Commerce and Industry, committed to nation building through commerce.